Cloud computing and machine learning play a crucial role in the processing and knowledge extraction from large-scale datasets. An application scenario in this field refers to social media analysis. Let's hear the opinion of Alchemy, an Italian company working in this field.
Alchemy Enabling Evolution is an Italian company that operates in the digital transformation market, supporting the evolution of large and medium-sized companies' business models through digital transformation projects. It helps enterprises to redesign strategies, products, and services through the use of technology, data, and creativity. Alchemy Lab is the innovation and research stream of Alchemy.
We all know that in 2020, the COVID pandemic completely changed our life. But how can we get value from the information present on social media? In more detail, is it possible to design a cloud-based machine learning system to track and measure the discussions on social media related to COVID-19?
In February 2020, the Alchemy R&D Lab created a think tank to monitor data-driven communication on the COVID-19 epidemic, with the aim to track the progress of discussion on Twitter and Reddit. Natural language processing, topic modeling, and location recognition algorithms made it possible to identify and track the most relevant discussions between conversations on Twitter in Italy. A cloud-based platform for collecting data from Twitter called Perception Data Intelligence allowed collecting over 6 million tweets in Italian relating to discussions on the COVID-19 theme. To identify the main three themes inherent to the coronavirus on Twitter, NLP techniques have been involved. Each extracted tweet's text has been automatically transformed into numerical vectors and modeled with topic modeling algorithms to identify the main topics inherent to the coronavirus on Twitter. Every week, starting from March 20 to June 12, the algorithm identified 3 main topics. In the last week of March 2020, the analysis recorded a peak of over 50,000 tweets, while in May, the volume of weekly conversations settled around 20,000 tweets. The recurring topics recognized are stay at home, European policies, health, and immigration. The last one, the immigration topic, is the most enduring over time, while a European policies theme is central, especially at the beginning of spring 2020.
And what about fake news? How can we design cloud-based systems based on machine learning to detect fake news?
The recent global emergency caused by the spread of the coronavirus pandemic has generated discordant feelings over the population. At the same time, the continuous search for the latest scoop has favored the dissemination of fake news and misinformation, especially within the instant messaging apps, blogs, microblogs, and social media. The fake news take into consideration the following: the spread of the virus in Italy will be related to the presence of migrants, COVID-19 is said to be a virus linked to a weapons program and 5G, and many others. In these works, we extracted the data relating to each of these fake news, we processed the text body of the raw data, and we modeled in order to discover interesting features using innovative techniques in the field of machine learning and natural language processing. The study also addresses the issue of the Chinese communication in Italy. Some tweets with the wide sharing of are attributable to fake news. The analysis identifies some manipulated videos disseminated on Twitter in support of fake news, and these works have been published by numerous media like New York Times and Times Magazine. A further analysis carried out by Alchemy Lab with Harvard University aims to investigate the communication on Twitter, Reddit and Telegram related to QAnon, an international conspiracy theory. The complex network analysis showed that many accounts turn out to be automated with a widespread fake news.
Let's make a step ahead in the field of machine learning and cloud-based processing of social data. What is social data intelligence, and how can it be related to electoral campaigns?
Data analysis is a process of inspecting, cleaning, transforming, and modeling data with the goal of discovering useful information, suggesting conclusions, and supporting decision-making. Social data intelligence is a particular form of data analysis that is focused on social media data. People use social media to write down their impressions, opinions, and feelings about political events, social phenomena, or famous people. Social data intelligence means collecting, analyzing, and interpreting the public sphere. From a political point of view, it represents an opportunity to analyze political preferences, figure out how each party has addressed their electoral campaign, how they're communicating with people, and what kind of feelings they generate on the public. There are two main kinds of analysis that can be made on social media. Quantitative analysis, the analysis that consider every mention or hashtag related to a candidate as an expression of the intention to vote. It can be geographical, we can define in which area the majority of posts about a candidate are placed, or temporal, if we want to analyze how the conversations change day by day. Qualitative analysis, the analysis that considers what people write down about candidates, and it can be based on text analysis, sentiment analysis, machine learning algorithms. Social media intelligence in politics cannot replace the opinion polls. However, it can represent an economic, sustainable, and faster way to collect information about what people really think about the election, political parties, and candidates.
Thank you for the very interesting insights. Cloud computing and machine learning are paving the way for new research areas, new technologies, and new perspectives in social media analysis.